I'm high as I've ever been, higher than heaven sits. Roll up my weed and think about my exes and jealousness, how to stay current and relevant.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Rawaad here, aka Rawaad, aka Boss Rush Man. And today we are back for an episode of Bleach Brave Souls, guys. And today's video, I want to discuss with you a question that I get asked a lot: should I summon or should I not? So if you guys want me to make this into something like a series I do every month, just let me know down below, and if not, then I will make another one. It's no problem, guys. Just wanted to do something different for today. I don't really have any I don't really have any other ideas that I could just pull out today. I don't have anything I want to summon on. There's no tickets, really. Everything's been done. BBS is just a little stale. I mean, at the moment, I'm just grinding Tenza to 200, as you guys can see on screen. And besides that, like, nothing too crazy has been going on. Just, you know, grinding BBS, guys, trying to get Tenza done so I can do a showcase for you guys. But besides that, I'm also just saving up orbs, trying to max out a few other 6 stars, and, you know, just get on that grind, guys. So today we're going to talk about, should you summon on the mid-month gacha or save for the end-of-month gacha global edition. So today we're going to be talking about the Zomari, the Kaname, and the Aaroniero banner, aka the racist banner. This is just a joke, guys. Please don't take offense to this. We just say it as a joke because this is like the banner that everybody skipped out on, and like we say that if you don't summon on it, you're racist, as a joke, just because there's 2 black characters in the banner, and everybody's skipping out on it for some reason. I mean, like, they're not for some reason. I mean, it's just a joke, okay? Please don't take this part seriously, even though some of you will, and that's fine. Whatever, you do you. So we're going to be discussing all these characters at fully max level 200 stats and discussing why you should or should not pull for them or save. So starting off, we're going to do Aaroniero. So Aaroniero has, this is all 6-star level 200 stats. So I know they might sound a little bit extreme, like they might sound like all these characters are amazing, but these are level 200 stats. So you got to understand that at 150, they're not like this, okay? This is 200 stats, guys, all right? So starting off with Aaroniero, guys. So he is a ranged attacker. He has pretty decent range, I would say, for his attacks. His strong attacks are kind of unique as well. Cool character, but like doesn't really stand out too much and doesn't really seem all too powerful in a sense. He has 1018 stamina, 611 attack, 343 defense, 329 focus, and 659 SP, which is not bad at all. Don't get me wrong, for level 600 or level 200 stats, but also nothing too crazy. He has 65% poison reduction, which is like, I mean, it's not that it's a bad link, guys, but the fact that Nemu exists now, which is, she's the only 100% poison reduction in the game, kind of, I don't know, makes it useless in a sense, because why would you want to equip 2 poison reduction links when you can just equip 1? I mean, yes, you might not have Nemu, but it's not really worth to equip 2 soul traits out of the 3 just to get 1 status ailment negated. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. So his affiliations are Fracture and Espada, so it's kind of cool. He has 2 affiliations. Let's see what else about this character. His killer trait is, I'm guessing it's against Soul Reapers, so pretty typical. He mostly needs SP jewels and then a little bit of stamina, but for the most case it's SP jewels. All the info that I'm reading, guys, can be found in a link down below on the Bleach FYI, or Brave Souls FYI, sorry. So if you want to see all these characters' stats full out for yourself, links down below, guys. So his 6-star abilities are as followed. He has Emergency Avoidance, Strong Attack Range up +20, Death Blow Range up +20, Normal Attack Power up +30, Strong Attack up, so he does have Frenzy, which is kind of cool. And with his ultimate, he has Attack Weakening, so like Attack Debilitator, which is kind of cool. After watching some gameplay of him, like, his strong attacks are kind of cool. He has like one where he shoots like a web. Like, I'll probably post gameplay on the screen as I'm talking about it. He has like some range attacks, but besides that, nothing too crazy about him. I did face him a lot in Extreme Co-op, and I mean, I don't know, I wasn't really a big fan of this character. The Frenzy really did help, and he is a pretty easy character to max. He just needs 4-star fodders, but in my opinion, he just wasn't that good, and he was a little disappointing in a sense. So Aaroniero, even though I think he's one of the cooler ones, definitely not worth summoning on for me, in my opinion. Next, we got Zomari. I mean, Zomari is a very cool character, very underrated in my opinion. He's kind of big, and the way he floats around is a little derpy. It's kind of funny. He's more like a troll in a sense. But his stats at level 200 are as followed. And if you guys want to wonder if this is a good average, you can compare these stats to level 200s you already have. I'm sure by now most of you guys have at least one level 200. And if you don't, then that's okay. Eventually you'll get there too. So he has 995 stamina, 645 attack, 349 defense, 342 focus, and 651 SP. So what this character is, he's a very good hybrid type of character. He's good to use for strong attacks and or normal attacks, or just both together. Like you could run like a really strong, some really strong SP items mixed with some NAD links, or you could run some really strong NAD items, excluding chappies though, because you don't want to get rid of that much SP, and then run some cool strong attack links. It's cool, very very cool hybrid. His soul trait is normal attack up plus 20. He is another range character. He shoots the little flowers that he does, you know, Zomari. And the thing with him is that he has a few cool attacks. His strong attacks are very unique. Like they shoot around. He has one that's a 360 attack that stuns, has a chance to paralyze you. Actually, all of the attacks have a chance to paralyze you, even his normal attacks, which is kind of cool. Oh, sorry, paralysis. Yeah, exactly. So they have a chance to paralyze you. Very unique. One of them is a 360 attack, which is very hard to dodge, especially in PvP, so it could come in handy. So I feel like Zomari is a pretty cool character. His 6-star skills are as followed. He gets emergency avoidance plus 2, guys. So this guy has a double flash step, so he gets triple flash steps. He has emergency avoidance distance up. So on top of triple flash steps, he has wider flash steps. So pretty much his flash step is like 2 and 1, the distance he travels. But then you can do that 3 times. So just imagine, instead of just 1, 2, it's 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of cool. That's what I like about Zomari. Even though he's derpy and he's a little wide, he's thick. Very cool that he can flash up out of any situation. That actually is a very unique ability about him that not a lot of characters have. I think only past Yorichi has that as well, the captain one. Besides that, I don't really know too many others that have that big gap mixed with an additional flash step. So he also gets normal attack power up, strong attack power up, death blow power up, and state of normal effect up. So his paralysis gets a little increase, so it gets extended, I believe, from 2 to 5 seconds, which is kind of cool. Could be longer. Sometimes like if it's anything like Halle Bells, it would be all the way up to 9 seconds. But besides that, it's like, I don't know. This is probably the most hyped card, to be honest, which is like, you wouldn't expect it for it to be Zomari, to be the most hyped character. But in all honesty, like, he has the most promise to him. Like, I do really like this card. He's not bad at all. Like I said, a little derpy when he flies, but besides that, like, he's a pretty good card. So would I summon for this guy? If I was low on orbs, maybe not. But if I had like 500 to spare, I would definitely try for Zomari. So definitely not a bad character. Not the best, but definitely like mid to higher tier. I would definitely like recommend this character, and I said definitely like 10 times right there. Okay. So last character, the one I want to talk about was Kaname, aka Kaname confirmed. Shows in our quality. So this character was probably the one that I was most looked forward to out of all of them. He was a little underwhelming to say the least, but his 6-star level 200 stats are pretty high. So I mean, I guess he's not that bad. So he has, his soul trait is dodge, so he's 11% dodge, which is kind of shit. If he was normal attack, it would be a lot better. But his stamina is 1034. His attack is 710, so he's one of the above 700 characters, which is very cool. There's only a few in the game at the moment, and Kaname is one of them. 349 defense, 314 focus, and 585 SP. So this is definitely a double chappy type of character. Even if you watch gameplay of his strong / normal attacks, you will see that his strong attacks aren't that cool. He has a a vortex as his second strong attack, which is kind of cool. That could inflict burn, but it's not that strong. So I would honestly go with double chappy, because if you guys watch gameplay on him, his NAD is very fast normal attacks. So that's why he excels in normal attack damage. So if he had, imagine 710 attack plus 20% normal attack damage, mixed with double chappies, he'd be a beast. He'd be like one of like the hardest hitting NAD type characters. Another problem with him is that, yes, he might be high NAD, yes, he might have fast normal attack damage, but he's a blue character, guys. And by now, most of you guys, I would say, have Dungai. And as you guys do know, Dungai is the top hardest hitting blue in the game for normal attacks. He has 745 normal attack damage, plus 20% NAD, which I would say would suit this character. Plus, he has very fast normal attacks, like amazingly fast, probably one of the fastest attack strings in the game. So, I don't know. It's kind of disappointing. If Kaname was Mind or Heart, it would have been a lot better because, I mean, especially for Heart, we don't really have too many strong Heart NAD characters. I mean, we have Shinsui, who's like the hardest hitting like melee one I could think of. The rest are all mostly SP based. Ukiora, FP Toshiro, all those characters, Muramasa, they're all more SP based. They're not really meant for NAD double chappies. So besides Shinsui, I can't really think of too many. There might be that I'm skipping over, so let me know if I'm missing out on any. But yeah, besides that, guys, like a little underwhelming. He does need defense jewels, which is very easy to get. Everybody has a lot of defense jewels, and his 6-star abilities are as followed. He has emergency avoidance +1, normal attack range up +20, strong attack range up +20, normal attack power up, strong attack power up, and death blow hits +1. So I mean, his ult does get that's technically bombardment, but it kind of sucks because like his ult doesn't even do that much damage. It inflicts confusion, which is such a stupid trait, especially against enemies. Like, I'd rather do weakening, defense, or attack debuff than do confusion, to be honest. It's kind of, confusion is a bit outdated. I mean, maybe in PvP it could be reliable, but with a normal attack that high, and you want to definitely double chappy him for like his attack string, what's the point of having bombardment on? Like, if they give this character like flurry, if they give this character normal attack speed up, on top of how fast he was, would be way better. But Kaname, besides the Vortex and Fast Night, which is a good combo string to have, nothing too special. So, in my opinion, on this banner, should you summon or should you save? If you have 500 plus orbs, I mean, if you have 2,000 plus, 1,500, and you want to spare 500 orbs, maybe 250, try yourself with a multi or two, 10 or 20 singles, whatever you prefer. We don't discriminate on multis or singles. Go for it. You have nothing to lose. You could potentially get 2 of 3 good characters. I would say even Aaroniero, as I think he's the worst one. He's still not that terrible. He does have Frenzy, like I said, but he's a Mind Frenzy. If you have Grimjow, that won't really matter to you, but he does do Poison and stuff, which is kind of cool. Besides that, nothing too special. I mean, Kaname is good if you get him. You got a fast normal attack string, but if you have Dungai, pretty much a waste. Waste Link, 11% dodgy. I'm sure you guys have a lot of those by now. And Zomari, who I think is the most unique. If you get him, you get an extra NAD, 20% NAD link. He has some pretty cool attacks. He does Paralyze with every single attack, ultimate, normal attacks, and strong attacks. Has some 360 attacks. So I think Zomari has the most potential. That super cool flash step, the 1, 2, 3 instead of 1, 2, which is fucking amazing. But besides that, yeah, I would say Zomari definitely is number 1, Kaname number 2, Aaroniero number 3, 500 orbs if you want to throw it, but definitely if I were you guys and you don't have too many orbs, I would save for the end of the month. So you guys are getting Yorichi, Battlesuit Armor, Tenza, as you guys can see some gameplay on screen right now, who looks amazing, and White Ichigo, who looks fantastic. Honestly, at first I wasn't too excited, but no offense to K-Lab, love you guys and everything, but the way they do the showcases for the Japanese, like the new characters that are coming out, they don't do a good job. Because I didn't think Tenza was that cool. I didn't think Yorichi was all that unique, and I didn't think White Ichigo was that cool in the trailer. But then when I test played them myself, I fell in love. I think White Ichigo's a lot cooler than I originally thought, and I would definitely take him on Global next month. I also think Yorichi is a badass, especially her second strong attack. It looks fantastic. I'll definitely take her next month as well. So they didn't do a good job of showcasing it because I didn't see that much from the gameplay. But I would definitely say for those characters, guys, there is a few fillers, which this banner does not have fillers, but definitely those characters are top tier to stay. Tenza is the highest SP in the game with Frenzy, and he has a recharge build, which is fantastic. I can't wait to max him out. Yorichi has amazingly high SP with Frenzy, and she has strong attack plus 25. percent, which is amazing. Like, such a cool character. And then White has the Ginjo ability. Plus, he has some pretty cool attacks. One of the sickest alt animations that I've seen in a long time. And yeah, so I would definitely skip this banner. 500 orbs if you really must try. If you're not racist, that's just a joke. And besides that, I would save all for the end of the month, guys. Don't summon on any fillers. Don't summon on anything else. Save for the end of the month, because those characters will pay out, guys. So hope you guys enjoy. Hope this video helped at least one person. If it did, I've done my job. So let me know down below if you guys want me to do this every month. Let you guys know if you should start preparing, if you should skip, if you should summon. And because I play JP, I'm a month ahead, so I get to see the characters and like see how they are in PvP and PvE, and like get an assumption for you guys. So I don't see any of these characters in PvP, none of the fillers. I do see Tenza, Yorichi, and White all the time, so it only makes sense, right, guys? So hope you guys enjoy. Leave a thumbs up, and I'll continue the series, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.